Hey everybody, it's Ben in Beta, and today I have a pretty quick video for you. This one's just an update video on something that I purchased about 6 months ago, I'd say, something like that, maybe a little longer. And that is the TMAT Bedslide and configuration system. I wanted to do an update on this because this has been a game changer for me and how I'm able to store things in my truck. And especially now that I have it fully enclosed, it's harder to get things than it was before. And this system just makes it super easy because you slide that whole panel and you get anything from the back to the front, and it's very simple. And you can even slide really, really heavy items. I've had no problems with that either. I've had it completely loaded down with all my overlanding stuff, had my fridge sitting right on top of here, and I was able to slide it right out to the front and to the back with all that stuff on it, which means I was able to put it where it needed to be really quickly and easily with these items, and then just tie down a couple areas after that when we're ready to go. It's held up really, really well. It's been easy to clean, which has been great too. And if your truck is capped like mine, you can just leave these in here so that when you go to the hardware store and you need to pick something up, or you go buy a new lawnmower or whatever it is and you're gonna put it in the back here, you can use these to basically keep it in place and not necessarily have to tie it down if you don't want. Tying it down is always better, but if you're just going like a mile or two down the road, this will keep it in place and make sure it doesn't go anywhere. I also used this system when I moved and got everything where I needed it. All my stuff was stacked up to the ceiling, but when it came time to unload, it made it really easy to pull everything forward and just get it out. So I really do love this system. If you've never seen it before, and it's really pretty inexpensive compared to like other truck slides. Obviously, it's much lower tech. These are just 3D printed, but it's really easy to install. And if you're interested in what that process is like, check out my install video there. And before we go any further, I do have links to this system. So if you use code Ben in Beta, you'll get a discount on your system and the accessories and everything as well. That's pretty great. I love it when I can save people money on things that are amazing. And this is one of my favorite products I've ever purchased. All right, then as far as how the system works, let's check it out. I have this box here. This is one example. I'm just gonna put it right there. And I've got one in the back corner here, and I'm locking the front corner. And you can see that, you know, it's not perfect, but it's really not gonna go very far anymore. And it's not gonna get out of here either. So that's locked down pretty good. Nice and easy with a box. So with something circular, just tying it in with both sides doesn't work. So you just add a third one and you're good to go. And now it's actually locked in there quite good. But the cool part is they have a new accessory just for buckets, which is pretty awesome too. So for circular items that you can get. I haven't been able to try that out yet, but I think that's pretty cool for people who are detailers or have buckets a lot in their vehicle, that kind of thing. I think that's pretty great. So if you're like a mobile detailer, that kind of thing. And I probably would put a fourth one up here on this one, something like this. And now it's in there really good, even without the special ones that they have. You can make it work. So anyway, you can kind of see how easy it is to kind of reconfigure. And what's really cool about the system is that you can really slide this all the way out and then put these more to the back. And then you got your corners and you can start building across and up, and then every once in a while you can add these where you need them to keep something in place. And that's usually what I do for the overlanding stuff, and it works really good. It also works awesome, as I said, for moving. So again, you can pull this pretty far out. Now, obviously you don't want a lot of weight on here by itself, but if there's a lot of weight towards the back, these hold pretty well. But you have to be careful once you get past the end of the tailgate. So realistically, the safe part in terms of like weight is probably like right about here. And I've been able to slide like my fridge and stuff pretty far out here, be able to get into that and get to the stuff behind it without a problem. The other thing that's cool about this is because it's just 3D plastic, when you want to clean it, you just take it out and pressure wash it, let it dry out, and you're ready to go. It's pretty simple. And lastly, if you don't want it in your truck bed, or maybe because this makes your bed a little thicker, maybe you need to take it out for a certain item, you can just pull this thing out, store it somewhere, and then put it back in when you need it. So as far as ease of installation goes, the cost that you're paying for this compared to something like a deck slide or something like that, this takes up way less space, way less expensive, a little more muscle to move it, but not a big deal there. Like, it's just really hard not to recommend this to people. And it's a great place to start at the very minimum. Now, there are people who do need a deck glide system or something like that, 100%. This is just a great system for anybody who has a truck and you want to be able to haul things in it, you want to make sure that they're secure, and you want to be able to get to things in your bed really easily without having to like jump inside there. I'm really curious what questions you might have about the TMAT system, so please leave those below so I can answer them for you. Let me know if there's other things you want to see about the system, that kind of thing. Maybe I can pick up a couple more of the accessories to check some of those out. But this is just an update video. It's held up really well. I put super heavy things back here, had no problems, been able to secure everything I've needed to secure. Again, it's a great system. You should definitely look at it if you have a truck and you're just looking for a way to secure things quickly, easily, and be able to get to everything in your bed. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, live your life in beta, and we'll see you next time.